Hi, James John Lyons. Today, we're going to talk about how to make a Calavera skull decorated out of a piece of paper plate, little mask. All right, to make our Calavera, we're going to use the circle of the inside of the plate, and some of these little ridges are going to become the teeth. So if you want to, you can try to trace around it, but the circle's kind of already there to follow the guide. But if you want to practice kind of how it feels, you can try drawing around it to kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. And then choose how wide you want your grin to be, your skull grin. I think I'm going to do something like, just draw a line, give you a little guide, and I'm going to do this many. You could have bigger or smaller, depends on what you want. So there's my lines there. That's going to be my guide that I'm going to cut along. And then we got to have those cheekbones. If you feel your face, you have those cheekbones. So I'm going to draw little round cheekbones here. And that's really the trickiest part of this whole thing, is getting those cheekbones on there where they match up. And there we go. We got big round head, cheekbones, teeth. And now the next part, I'm going to cut this out and then we'll decorate it. I'm going to start cutting right straight across here, just following my guideline that I drew. Going around. I'm going to start cutting along this ridge here. And you can go inside the ridge or outside the ridge, depending on if you like the bump or if you don't like the bump. I'm going to leave it there because it kind of adds a little interesting feature to my skull mask here. All the way down. I'm just going to stop there, pick it back up, and start from this side. It's a little easier to come in this direction. Straight, and a little around there. This is the trickiest part. And boom! There we go. Got this extra. Who knows what we can do with it? A little necklace, a little crown, I don't know. But I have a skull here. Now it's all about decorating. I'm going to draw it in pencil so I can always erase before I go in with marker or paint or crayons or whatever you're going to color it with. The first thing I'm going to do is right above the ridge of the circle, I'm going to draw an upside down heart. And if you want, you can draw it right side up if you want. If you spin your guy around. So a little heart. And that's going to become the nose when it's upside down. And then, if you feel on your face, you can tell there's a little nose there, some eyes. So you can kind of tell where it is. And we just put big circles. You could give them different expressions if you want. You can make them big ovals. You could give them a little eyebrow if you wanted to get fun with it. I'm just going to do kind of basic circles. Give them little eyebrows or whatever. It's your art. And then I'm going to plan my designs. So I think maybe I'll do some swirl on the cheeks. Thinking about all those lines that we worked on. Curly line. And flowers are a big part of Dia de los Muertos. So I'm going to draw a flower on the forehead here. You could pretty much draw any type of flower. Marigolds are very popular. Roses are popular. I'm going to do kind of like a daisy looking flower. But if you have a different idea, you could do tulips. I mean, it's your decoration. Or you could just come up with shapes and patterns. Maybe some swirly lines. Maybe some little dots. Those are kind of fun. Maybe some triangles. Are there any shapes that have special meanings for you? Add them in. All right, I think that's looking pretty good. Now, let's decorate. then for the back, you can either glue or tape, whatever you got around, whatever's sticky. I'm gonna do tape because it's a little quicker here, but glue will make it more permanent and hold better. If you're using tape, I recommend doing one up top for the stick, and then a second one down below. If you're gluing it, you just gotta make sure the glue is stuck to the paper and the stick, and we're on our way. I'm gonna finish coloring that. So once you've got your skull all decorated and you're happy with it, you've got some nice flower designs, maybe some swirly designs. Dots are popular. It's really up to you how you design it.